dismount, Shannon Miller.
Certainly a lot better than the one we did see in the warm-up, having a little trouble there. That was a very nice beam routine. No major deductions that I saw.
Well, she came in to the competition with the second highest qualifying score.
And let's have a look at these combinations. She's going to be very difficult to beat. They are.
Our next competitor on vault from
pulls up with the full in,
Vitaly
back
Scherbo.
somersault on the end. Great landing for such a high dismount.
Hatagan earlier, 9.687. Cross to Vitaly Scherbo on vault.
Fantastic. That is a Yurchenko double twist. And we'll look at the replay and you can see how much time he has in the air to open out.
Certainly even got enough height to throw in another twist, Brendan, making it a triple.
Yes, we'll look here. Off the horse, great lift, grabs for the double twist, opens out and even had a little bit too much rotation, having that little hop at the end. Now that's a great shot. Perfect alignment with the horse.
Plenty of height, plenty of length, plenty of form.
Now Scherbo's second vault is just as hard, if not harder, than his first vault. Not many vaulters can do that. He's the only one in the world who performs this vault. It's a very fast vault. You'll have to look for it. He actually does a full twist onto the horse and then another full twist off. First competed this at the 92 Olympic Games.
Second vault, Vitaly Scherbo of Belarus. Oh, yes!
Wow.
He finds that so easy to land. So often he sticks that in the final competitions on vault. Again, he's got so much time to open out. Now, if we watch it here, same approach as the first vault, the round off onto the board, full twist on, and then another full twist off the horse. Lots of time to spot for that landing.
And he landed in the far end of the good zone.
Yes, ample distance.
Our next gymnast on balance beam from the
Shannon Miller, her score on beam, 9.875. Could be hard to beat. Lilia Podkopayeva of the Ukraine.
Very popular mount here today. The front somersault up onto 2 feet. Very hard, large leap landing on 2 feet. Superb acrobatic series. Normally would you see the girls doing the core, but that she actually pikes slightly, then open the hips before lowering down. Tiny wobble there. Wow, that's a very hard combination. The acrobatic immediately into what they call the gymnastic jump. And a small head spin on the end there. Very difficult when you consider that the beam's not too wide, just wide enough to fit both feet on, one behind each other. She's having a little problem on her minor combinations here. We saw a little wobble on the full turn. That was a hardy run into that dismount there.
Not a dismount to match that of Shannon Miller, whose 9.875 looks safe after Podkopayeva.
See, they're piking up, grasping the hands on fast, taking the weight before lowering down. And that dismount slightly on the right hand side of the beam, but pulls in very hard. It had to jump, big jump on the left there.
And for Scherbo, 9.674 on the vault.
From the Ukraine,
Puts him in first
Misutin.
position. Grigory Misutin of the Ukraine.
Now we talk about height being so important for the gymnast on vault. This man certainly has a lot of it. Very powerful vault walker.
Well, he just about took off, as you predicted, Brennan. But
it is such a hard vault to land, though. It's one of those vaults that if you do land it, you'll be right up there in the middles. But that's, I mean, that's the part of and risk of gymnastics. You can see here, great approach, extreme explosive power. He had lots of time, opened out, but just couldn't get that bottom over his legs to land it correctly.
Yes, the form in the air was just superb, just that slight timing opening out there.
Grigory Misutin waiting for the score on his first vault, 9.15.
So the whole vault was good. He just lost 0.5 for the landing. So you can, if he had have landed, it would have been a 9.65 vault, putting him right up there with Scherbo.
Misutin comes to the vault final with the third best qualifying score of 9.65. Needs something special here to lift it up to that mark.
Okay, he just took it a little bit easier there. I think he had have done his first vault well, he would have done a harder vault for the second vault. He just did the half twist here. You can see he had so much time in the air. It looked like he was taking a leisurely Sunday walk, but you can see here a layout with the half twist, bend his legs slightly. I think still a bit worried about that first vault.
So I think he's got a slight ankle strain bothering him a little, but no problems with the landing here for Misutin. Podkopayeva, 9.737, sitting behind Shannon Miller.
Oksana Fabrichnova.
Oksana Fabrichnova of Russia, next up.
Great combination. We've seen the other girls do the front somersault, but she added the extra leap after that. That's extra bonus points for her. Superb power, fantastic rhythm, and all the layouts there. So often it's so hard to go straight in all three, but she had great rhythm and was on line. Very difficult front somersault, not taking a lot of run there. You can see the gymnastic element from the leap. And there we see her specialty move, it's the half backflip onto the neck. See her right on the end for the dismount here.
Oksana Fabrichnova, 6th last year in Birmingham at the World Championships. See if the 15-year-old from Moscow can get a higher placing.
Please commence your warm-up.
It's probably the best of her acrobatic moves we saw on the beam. The 3 layouts, very, very difficult. Steps out and covering up well there. She certainly had all the elements, but at this stage Shannon Miller is looking very hard to beat.